Hi, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading. It's Lady Millionaire here. Thank you so much for liking the video first and foremost. And if you want to see more content like this, celebrity readings, tarot readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel and again, like the video. So today I have another subscriber request, and this is going to be, I just finished, Marseille Martin, the young lady from Blackish. I just finished her reading, so that is uploading now. And I'm going to be doing Rajah Caruth, which is very much giving Black excellence. I may title the video Black Excellence just because I feel like these young people that are in their 20s, early 20s, you know, just starting out in their career, they are doing amazing things and they are hitting the ground running. And I love that for us. I absolutely love that for us. Okay. Those are the young people that I love highlighting. So thank you to my subscriber that recommended that I do his reading, because I definitely look forward to channeling the messages for him and see what's going on. So I'm going to use the traditional tarot deck. Okay, so nothing fancy, something that's going to get me straight to the point. And then I'm also going to use the career and life oracle deck. Okay, so let's get right into Rajah Caruth. If you guys do not know who he is a Nascar truck driver. Okay, he does that full time. I don't really follow NASCAR as much, you know, so even me, I kind of had to be like, who is this? So I just kind of looked up his image just so I could take a picture, like a mental note of like what he looks like in order to channel the message. So we're gonna jump right into Mr. Rajah Caruth's energy. All right, so shout out to Black excellence. Shout out to the young people out there that are doing amazing things, that are making a ton of money. Okay, more money than probably you and I are making, right? So let's get right into their reading. I ask the creator of all there is to protect me as I channel this message from any distractions, any disturbances, and we return any negative thoughts, any negative energy to sender, and we send out positive energy. All right. Thank you to my ancestors, my spirit guides. Give me a clear and precise message for Rajah Caruth. I like that name, Rajah. And it's funny because his name, Ra and Jah, are denote the sun. Those are sun gods, like the sun god Ra, and Jah is a lot of the Rastafarians, Jamaican Rastafarians. They Jah would refer to, I believe, the Rastafarian god or whatever the Rastafarians believe in. Jah is associated with that. Okay, so he definitely has a very strong, powerful name. He's named after a sun god, right? He's named after ancient Egyptian, ancient Kemetic beings, deities, and things of that nature. So his name in and of itself is very powerful. Okay, so let's get into Mr. Rajah. All right, give me a clear message for Rajah. Yeah, I think Jah means God to the Rastafarians, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a Rastafarian, I'm not Jamaican, but if you are, or if you know more about this, feel free to correct me in the comments. But if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that Jah is the name that they give to God. So instead of saying like God or creator, they'll say like the Most High, or they'll say Jah, like Jah Rastafari, you know, that type of thing. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, he has a very powerful name, so good for him. Good for him. And he seems to be doing really well with the career path that he's on, which is so interesting because, you know, being a NASCAR driver and being African-American, we don't normally see that. And for him to be so young, I believe he's in his 20s, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's in his 20s. I'm not sure if he's, yeah, I believe he's in his 20s. But, you know, being in a NASCAR driver in a type of sport that he does is very Caucasian driven. I've definitely heard that the Nascar people, or, you know, the people that frequent that place or do that for a living, can be a bit racist. So I think it's amazing for him to come in and dominate in the way that he does. It kind of reminds me of like Venus and Serena when they dominated tennis. You know, they were getting a lot of backlash because they were beautiful Black girls doing amazing things, whooping ass, like winning and just champions. And they hit the ground running. And I feel like that's the same type of energy that I get with Rajah. And I haven't even done anything with the cards yet, but I'm just very honored to do his reading, because it just shows us that, you know, a lot of times we highlight the sexy reds of the world. And this is no judgment what I'm about to say here, but a lot of times we highlight the sexy reds of the world, the Sukianas of the world, the what was the other one? Cardi B's of the world. Like we highlight that, you know, but that's just one side of the African American experience. We are Black excellence. We are innovators. We are amazing at what we do. So I do feel like, as much as we highlight those women that are doing great things in the hip hop industry, right? The Doechis, all of that, it's also good for us to highlight the younger people that are also doing positive things, that are not, you know, promoting like the ratchetness, the underbelly of Black society, right? So this is giving me Black excellence, and I'm very happy to be able to highlight that. So let's see. I'm going to start out with the regular tarot. Give me a clear and precise message for Rajah Caruth. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So the Nine of Cups in the reverse could talk about someone that, so upright, it talks about someone that is single. So he could be looking for love, could be a bit selfish, you know, when it comes to like his love life and things like that. And then we have the King of Swords. So this is somebody that he could talk smack, you know, he could be one of those people that's like, you know, a SHIT talker. You know, he's one of those people that, like, when he wins, he's like, yeah, in your face. Like, that type of energy is what I'm getting, you know. He may have a little bit of a potty mouth, okay? He could curse a lot or swear a lot. Okay, I mean, he's young, he's growing, so it's like, with people like that, it's like, I'm going to give them grace. You know what I'm saying? I'm well into my 30s, damn near pushing 40. Okay. So I get the young people, because I was like that too. I was a firecracker. So I'm definitely giving him grace. But the Nine of Cups does talk about someone that could be a bit selfish, self-centered. Okay. Doesn't really care about what anybody else has to say, right? He is very vocal. Okay, the King of Swords is also does represent these air sign, so he could be a Gemini, a Libra, or what's the other one? Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so he could be one of those signs, somebody that thinks outside the box. All right. And right now, he feels like he is at the seat of his throne. He is dominating. He's focusing on himself. All right. I'm also getting single, so I don't feel like he's really dating anyone or focusing on dating. He's focusing on, you know, his career. What else? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, focusing on his career. This was the same card that I got for Marseille Martin. The Three of Wands talks about waiting on your ships to come in, making long-term goals. So not waiting for a quick fix, but making necessary steps to make long-term goals. So like, he's thinking about the trajectory of his life when he's well in his 30s, well in his 40s, in his 50s. So he's making long-term goals, okay? And the actions that he's taking now are going to set him up 10, 20, 30 years from now, which is great. Okay, the Three of Wands does talk about someone that is very focused, very dedicated, could be a bit self-centered. And as he should, he's young. You're supposed to women, the girls and all of that, Right now, that's a distraction, okay? He's a young man. The women will always be there. You got money, so you're gonna have all kinds of women throwing black, white, Spanish, Asian, China, like he gonna have all kinds of women throwing themselves at him. And I feel like right now it is his time to be selfish and kind of have his back to the world and focusing on what he got going on and waiting for his ships to come in, waiting on the next opportunity, right? So that he can charge forward. So good for him. What else? Okay, the next card is the Page of Wands. I'm telling you, this is someone he's very self-centered, very focused on himself. The page does talk about a younger person, okay? He's focused on himself. He doesn't see anyone else. Like, he's like, listen, I'm focused on me and what I got going on, all right? Which is great because being a NASCAR driver and winning and being a champion is not easy. It takes discipline, it takes dedication. And it takes for you to kind of, you kind of have to shut other people out and sometimes be a bit of an a-hole. Like, it may come off like he's an a-hole to others, but it's because he's very dedicated to what he's doing. What else? Yeah, with the Four of Wands. He's focused. He's laying a strong foundation for his future. Okay? He could even be buying a new house, purchasing a new home. All right. Can you imagine at 22 years old, you're buying your own house? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many 20-year-olds, doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like his life is completely different than the average 20-year-old. He is, and it is going to require him to be self-centered, to be a bit selfish, to he could also have like an inflated ego, right? He thinks that, I'm the king. I know what I want and I know what to say and I know how to get it. Okay, that type of thing. All right. Yeah, the Four of Wands could also talk about a new home, things of that nature. Okay, what else? Yeah, look at him. Focused on his money. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles talks about someone that is focused on their finances. He is working towards that 10 of Pentacles, and he's only 2 Pentacles away. Okay? He's only 2 Pentacles away from the 10 of Pentacles. So he is focused on his goals. He is not focused on he said, she said, women, dating. He's not focused on that. He is doing exactly what he needs to do now in order to be successful and also to have wealth in the near future. So he's not playing around, which is amazing. Good for him. Good for him. Yes, somebody feels left out in the cold. I feel like he's kind of like turned his back on maybe women, or this could be a woman that feels like, dang, you don't even care about me. And he's like, no, I don't care about you. I'm focused on what I got going on. Like, I'm not worried about you. I'm sorry. That type of thing. Okay. But there is someone that feels like they're being left out in the cold. There's someone that feels like he's a bit selfish. He could even be a bit cold and a bit detached is what I'll say. Okay. Right. Because the image here is of 2 people that are in the snow. They're walking in the snow. It's snowing. It's freezing outside. So I feel like he could be a bit closed off, very detached. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles does talk about some type of financial loss. So he could have experienced some type of financial loss or maybe a missed opportunity. And he's like, listen, I missed this opportunity messing with you. I'm not doing that again. Forget you. I'm focusing on my money, right? With the 8 of Pentacles. So it's like, I'm not worried about your feelings and what you got going on. And, to a young girl, that could be like, oh my God, he doesn't care about me. He's so mean. But he's like, girl, I ain't worried about what you got going on. I'm focused on building generational wealth, Like, he's not worried about people's feelings and things like that. So he could be a bit selfish, which is understandable. He could have someone in his family that is special needs. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but he could have someone in his family, a family member that's special needs, maybe somebody that's in a wheelchair or has crutches or is special needs. So he's like, he could be taking care of this family member financially. Okay. 2 more. Yeah. Page of Swords. Also a young person. So he has 2 pages. He has the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone that, you know, says what they want to say. Sometimes they can speak without thinking. He just kind of says what's on his mind. Okay. Like I said, the sword does represent air sign. So strong Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Yeah, he feels like, listen, I'm the king. I'm big dog. I'm the big man. Like, he's very confident. And it could be a bit cocky, but he has a reason. You know what I mean? Like, his cockiness comes from, the proof is in the pudding. Like, he's a winner. He's proven that he is a winner. So he's like, listen, I earned these bragging rights. I earned the right, and I reserve the right to be cocky and to be selfish. And I don't really care about your feelings right now, you know, with the 9 of Cups in reverse. This is someone that, he's not very emotional. He could be very detached. Okay. Can I get one more card? Thank you. Yeah, with the High Priestess. I feel like he is very intuitive himself, okay? The High Priestess is feminine energy, but in a reading like this, I feel like this is representing his intuition, okay? He's very intuitive. He's very smart, much smarter than people think, okay? He can pick up on energies. He could pick up on people's, you know, he could pick up on people's energy. So he knows when someone is for him and when someone is against him. He may be young, but he's not stupid. He's very, very intelligent and very hardworking. He could also be a loner. So he may spend a lot of time alone, a lot of time with himself. And a lot of times when people spend a lot of time with themselves, they are very in tune with themselves. So they are able to read others, right? Because if you understand yourself, you know yourself in and out, you don't mind spending time alone. You don't always have to be with a crowd. You don't always have to be in a relationship or be up under someone. That gives you a different level of independence that is unmatched. And a lot of times people could be very intimidated by his independence. Okay. But the High Priestess does talk about intuition. It could talk about a feminine energy. So you could have maybe a mother figure, someone that is guiding him, advising him, okay, someone of moral authority. He could even be religious, okay, with the Hangman. So the Hangman does talk about, you know, being in a somewhat uncomfortable situation, but he's able to get himself out of this. So this could represent maybe, I don't know, what's the Hangman? So we have the Hangman, the Sun, the Queen of Cups with the Hierophant. Yeah, he has a lot of, he is driven by some type of moral authority figure. I don't know if he's Christian or if he is Rastafarian. I have no idea, but I know with a name like Rajah, Caruth, somebody named him that for a reason. He didn't just get that name by chance. Like, that's a very powerful name. So I do feel like there is someone here that is of moral authority when it comes to morality, right from wrong, okay? Conscious. I'm getting like someone that's very conscious, very aware, a woke person, right? Someone that is awake, aware, understands the world around them, okay? He's not easily fooled. This could represent people in his energy. With the Queen of Cups, this could represent like a mother figure, okay? And with the Sun here, yeah, so I feel like these are his parents. I feel like these are his parents here. I don't know if his parents are married or whatever the case is. I'm not sure. But there's something he's afraid of. There's a part of him, he's afraid of people using him for his money. He has some type of fear here, almost like a fear of success. But he's able to hide it very well. He's afraid of success to a certain degree. Like, it kind of scares him. The amount of success that he's had so far and that he's gonna have in the near future, in the near future, can scare him a little bit. But he's gonna do it regardless. Yeah, there is another side to him that is very generous, that is very giving, but he's going to grow into that. Okay. So we have the Sun card being represented here multiple times. So we have the Sun card with the Hangman. There's like a sun. So this person is someone that he's able to see things from other people's point of view. He is very intuitive. And remember in the beginning of this reading, I said that his name, Ra, is the ancient Kemetic, ancient Egyptian word for sun. Okay, the sun god, Ra, right? So I do feel like he's very illuminated, like he understands a lot of things. And then we have the sun being represented again here, right? So this is illumination. This is the spotlight being put on him. He's very smart. He knows a lot for his age. Very wise. But there is a part of him, like I said, that could be a bit, you know, there's some type of action that he needs to make here that he could be a bit scared of. But he does have options here. Okay, so I'm going to move on and clarify this message with the Career and Life Oracle deck for Mr. Rajah Caruth. Can I get 3 cards? What can we look forward to from Rajah Caruth when it comes to his career? One second, y'all. Okay. Rajah Caruth. Can I get 3 cards when it comes to career? What can we look forward to from him in the near and distant future? There's a lot of older women that are attracted to him. He's a young man, but there's a lot of older women that are attracted to him, and he knows that, and he's like not fazed. He's like not fazed by it, but I do feel like there's an older woman that is, or women that find him very attractive, and it's like, be careful with them older women. Listen, if she's well in her 40s and you're in your 20s, no. Wouldn't be my son, because you're going to have to go through me to get to my son. Don't try to distract that young man, whoever this old lady is. Don't try to distract him. Let that man live his life. All right. Can I get 3 cards for Rajah? 3 cards, please. I don't like that. There's an older woman, but he's hip to her though. There's an older woman that could be trying to like throw herself at him. Yeah, he not stupid. He know. He's very strategic. So we have strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get advice from someone who is already where you want to go. Yeah, and that's what he's doing. He's seeking out mentors. He's learning from the best. And that's why he is the best right now, okay? When it comes to Nascar, like I said, he is dominating it. For someone his age, like I'm proud of you, bro. Black excellence. I'm proud of you. Okay, so he's very strategic. He could even play chess. And someone that plays chess is very smart. Their brain works differently than most, right? Chess players know what other people are going to do before they do it. And so they're able to strategize and plan accordingly. So it's like he's 10 steps ahead of the game, okay? And he's young, which is great. All right, so good for you. And then we have in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. This is someone, he could even meditate, or he's very into like meditation, mindfulness, tapping into his mind. He's very logical. Okay, like I said, this is someone that is a planner, right? With the strategy card here. He knows how to make those chess moves. He's making the right moves, and he's not naive by any chance, okay? Can I get one more card for Rajah to close out his reading? Okay, so the card that came out is Illumination. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, Illumination. I can't make this up. Y'all see it? I can't make this up. I'm telling you, this young man is very smart. He knows a lot. He knows, he doesn't know everything, but he knows a lot for his age. He knows a lot more than people give him credit. He's very intuitive. He has a strong intuition. He could even be somebody that dreams, like he has like prophetic dreams. I was like that. I was like that by like 12, 13. I was having like prophetic dreams, all kinds of stuff. But I do feel like he could even be psychic to a certain degree. The Illumination card talks about someone that is very intuitive. He understands himself. Okay. And it says something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new job opportunities and option. Someone lends you a helping hand. Yeah, so he definitely has a mentor. He has a mentor as well with flexibility. So you have flexibility on the bottom with the bat. So flexibility, you'll need to see in the dark in order to maneuver upcoming changes. Excuse me. Let me try that again. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the upcoming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. So I feel like this was also like the hangman, because you see how like this bat is hanging upside down, right? This bat is hanging upside down. And then it also represents like the hangman here. So I feel like he's able to see things from other people's point of view. Like he can tap into other people's intentions. You know, like he can put himself in uncomfortable situations in order to read people. He's very clever. I'm getting very clever, very smart, very intuitive. Okay. He could even be, the hangman could also represent being in a tight situation, being in a tough spot. So it could be, I don't know, maybe something's going on with like his career or whatever. I'm also getting, he needs to be careful with like, because I'm seeing like the car flipped over, like a car being flipped over on its head. So I'm seeing that too. So definitely he needs to be careful with that. But like I said, I feel like he is definitely protected here. Okay. He understands the dynamics of light and dark, and he's not afraid of the darkness, and he's not afraid to stand in the light. Which is very, very beautiful. So shout out to you, Rajah Caruth. Shout out to Black Excellence. And yeah, so I'm going to end the reading there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And if you've reached this far in the video, like the video on your way out. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye. Peace.